We've got the visiting team and the home team. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Allen. Shot clock at 5. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Inside. There's Embiid. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Hield outside. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moved like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
The kick out to Fox. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the middle. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone.
How about Porzingis getting back in transition, using his long strides on the fast break.
Back to Watson. They get it back. Second chance effort. And Embiid lays it in.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him what he told his guys before going up against Joel Embiid, and he said, quote, I told them to get into him. Always get a hand up and do your best to guard without fouling. Embiid excels at baiting defenders, but we can't afford to give him free points at the line. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good with the triple. And then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And stolen by Hart. And now the fast break, and Embiid with the ball. Watson's shot is off. Oubre outside. Down low. Kicks it out to Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Allen's got 5.
Playing inside out. That's a great read by Siakam.
And the dunk by Embiid. He just powered that one. One of the game's top dunkers. Left side, SGA. Allen outside. In the corner, it's Oubre. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, SGA. Here's Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
You got to be careful how you guard Fox, because he's adept at drawing these whistles.
Outside Rozier. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Fox. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fox.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Clock at 6. Up top, Gafford. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Watson's shot is off. Outside Rozier. On its way from Beasley for 2. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Up by 1. We've got more. 12. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And they take the lead.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
It's to Porzingis. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so here's the home team, trailing by 2. 5 to shoot. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Porzingis has got 5.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. A 3 ball. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's SGA. SGA on the wing. And Siakam has it in the corner. They kick it out to Green. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screen, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back. Well, there's Murray maintaining his focus through contact, showing off how he's improved his strength.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Hunter the screen to the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Body control was the key there for Hunter. Tripping up the defense and rolling to fully take advantage.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Porzingis. Here's Oubre. He's defended by Merrill. Back to Oubre. SGA from outside. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Right side, Green. Pass to Oubre. Murray outside. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Driving inside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. SGA's got his 3rd basket of the night. Takes the 3. Green with the rebound. Oubre outside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Rozier. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Allen outside. Screen by Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Pass to Green. And Embiid pulls it down. 1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. On the wing, Hield. And there's the drive. And then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Left side, Rozier. To the paint. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a redraw.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Wasted no time on that one.
3 points.
Hield's got 7 points in the game.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Rozier with the ball. Over Hield. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 1. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. And Siakam throws it down.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Embiid owns the lane.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Inside. In the corner, it's Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Porzingis. Can't nail the jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but let's just face it, he whiffs on it.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Out to Porzingis. Oubre outside. Pass to Siakam. Outside, Porzingis. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Count it, good.
And hard to blame the defense there. I mean, I just love how focused Gilgeous-Alexander is no matter who's on it.
To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Porzingis. Shoots from 14. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Porzingis has got 7 points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Outside, Fox. The 19-footer is on the money. Fox has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, Fox is selective with his mid-range shots, but if he likes the look, he's going to take it.
Porzingis can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Hart. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
SGA into the lane. Pass to Oubre. Back to Porzingis. Outside for SGA. And they're moving it up. Here's Fox. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Siakam. He throw good, Fox.
An elite scorer who gets it done from everywhere. Fox is also one of the fastest players in the league.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that.
Down low. Pass to Embiid. Porzingis with the rebound. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
One of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA with the throwdown.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's Embiid. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Porzingis.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
1:16 left in the third quarter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for one, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the technical free throw is good. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Screen by Allen.
Okay now, Rozier is listed at 6'1", so he got way up for that slam.
Watson. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Allen drives in. Oubre outside. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Gafford. Embiid with the steal. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up by 3. And coming up at
The away team, 44.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And here's SGA. Now Siakam. And it's good, 2 points.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And an intentional foul right there.
Kristaps Porzingis. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid.
Great job by Porzingis, just making himself big and affecting that shot.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
This is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Kicks it out to Siakam. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Outside Fox. To the inside. Embiid throws it down.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Fox feeling it out a bit. Embiid inside. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Watson's shot is good. Watson's got his first bucket in this one.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Now here's SGA. 4 on the clock. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Embiid. Porzingis with the block.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Siakam. With the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
All quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Fox. Cleared away by SGA.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now Siakam. That one misses, had a chance to tie it up. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he nails the third. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
A three-pointer. Good.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made the big moments.
Embiid inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now Siakam. Here's SGA. To take the lead. Not gonna go. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Embiid inside. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Outside, SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Murray. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's off as well, so he misses both. Absolutely critical chase right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And in this situation, they have to go all out for a quick steal on the inbound play. Everyone will be looking for the steal. If they don't get it, then you resort to the foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ball game.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throws.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one.